Welcome to Developing Stories. My name is Remy Allen. The people of Eseodo and Irele local government areas of Ondo State have reaffirmed confidence in Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, residents of the council areas led by the Kalaswe of Akwa Land, Oba Sunday Amushina, and the Odogo of Omi, Oba Olorunshola Akiyedure, pledged their support and solidarity for him. The people, including APC faithful, said the governor has impressed with his quality leadership, which is promoting overall development in the state. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole completes the story. We'll bring you the report of that story in our subsequent bulletin. The present administration in Ondo State will not relent efforts to actualize the seaport project known as Port Ondo, while striving to ensure that power supply is restored to the South Senatorial District of the state. Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa, who was in Gokoda, headquarters of Ilaje local government area of the state, in continuation of his tour of council areas ahead of this weekend's governorship primary of the All Progressives Congress APC, reassured residents of the area of his determination to sustain all legacy projects. Ayedatiwa called for more support of his administration in his quest to further advance the state. Government House correspondent Wahab Bankole has details.
The Palace of Amakwetu of My Kingdom was the first port of call for Governor Lucky Ayedatiwa at Igbokoda in Ilaje local government area of Ondo State as he continued his tour of council areas ahead of this weekend's governorship shadow election of APC. Governor Ayedatiwa also joined the congregation at C&S Church International in Igbokoda, where he appreciated religious leaders in the council area for their prayers and support for his administration.
All the first-class governors visited the governor's office, the full conference hall. They came up with a unanimous decision. Wọ́n fi ìpinnu wọn ṣe fún. Wọ́n fi ohun wọn ṣe kọ́. Ọba Àlàjẹ́ wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Ọba orílẹ̀ èdè tó wà tó ti náà wà bẹ́ẹ̀. Wọ́n ti gbé èmi gẹ́gẹ́ bí gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ondo káwọn mẹ́kì síwájú sí èèyàn 2025.
The governor said efforts are being intensified to restore power supply to the South Senatorial District while actualizing the Port Ondo project.
98 mítà báyìí wọ́n dúró dè wọ́n kó mítà sí àwọn ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan ní Ìgbọ́kọ̀dá torí a sọ pé tí kò bá sí kàn ní Ìgbọ́kọ̀dá náà ká lọ sí ní Èrìjẹ náà mítà ẹ̀ máa dúró dè báyìí iléeṣẹ́ BBC àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀kọ́ ra mítà fún ìlú wọ́n tẹ̀ máa gbowó náà wọn ṣùgbọ́n wọ́n sọ́kà tó ṣe àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tí àwọn olówó tó pọ̀ òun ṣe níbí nìkan ẹ̀yin náà ẹ̀ mọ̀ ó ṣe rí wọ́n nítorí bẹ́ẹ̀ tí ìjọba rọ̀ wọ́n lọ́wọ́ wọ́n ṣẹ̀ mú oyè wá báyìí àdéhùn bá tẹ̀lé bá wọn sí ra mítà fún àwọn ará ìlú kí iná lè tẹ̀lé. Mo ti bá tí a bá ti bá tẹ̀lé ìwọ̀n yóò wà bí pé kó lọ ṣe iye tó máa ná ìjọba tó fi lè ṣe àtìlẹ́yìn fún àwọn ará ìlú láti lè ra mítà fún ọ. Tí mítà bá ti wà ní ilé kọ̀ọ̀kan, wọ́n máa fi iná sí iná máa kàn ní Ìlàjẹ bí. Gbogbo àwọn ọ̀kan bí ìjẹ́ sọ, màá rọ̀ yìí. Ẹ̀wọ̀n pé ohun tí a bá gbọ́, a máa ń gbàgbé. That is the way it is in education. What you hear, you forget. The what you read, you remember. Ẹ bá wa kó gbogbo ẹ̀ sí mi. Ẹ fi ránṣẹ́ sí ọ́fíìsì gómìnà láti máa yẹ̀ wò ní gbogbo ìgbà. Èyí tó wá ti ṣe ń bẹ̀, a máa ti ṣẹ̀dá ṣe é.
Special prayers were offered for the success of the governor at the shadow and the governorship election. The warm reception accorded the governor and his team at the open field in Igbokoda was a testament to the massive support and solidarity being offered to their son on his homecoming. The air was filled with a palpable sense of pride as the people embraced their hometown hero with open arms, with the young and old in the community standing united in support of Governor Aiyedatiwa and affirming his position as the best man for the job. Governor Aiyedatiwa, who could not hide his joy, was full of appreciation for the show of love and the open acceptance by his people. The governor promised not to let them down by his actions, policies, and programs.
For 110,000 members of APC across Ondo State, and all members of APC in the local government have been fully paid for. So you can come out and vote your choice, which is lucky during the summer. God bless you. Thank you.
Aiyedatiwa, who restated his resolve to advance every sector of the state, urged more commitment of party faithful and people of the state for his administration. From Igbokoda, headquarters of Ilaje local government area of Ondo State, Wahab Bankole, Osrc News.
Minister of Water Resources and Sanitation, Professor Joseph Osrc, has cautioned that 148 local government the highly probable flood risk areas for 2024. Osrc issued this warning during the official unveiling of the 2024 Annual Flood Outlook AFO in Abuja. The identified states are Adamawa, Akwa Ibom, Anambra, Bauchi, Bayelsa, Benue, Borno, Cross River, Delta, Ebonyi, Edo, Imo, Jigawa, Kaduna, Kano, Katsina, Kebbi, and Kogi. Others are Kwara, Lagos, Nasarawa, Niger, Ogun, Ondo, Osun, Oyo, Plateau, Rivers, Sokoto, Taraba, and Yobe. Osrc emphasized the importance of proactive measures to mitigate potential flood impacts in these areas. APC National Chairman Ganduje is expected to receive a formal invitation regarding the investigation of alleged diversion of 51 billion. And Public Complaints Commission has disclosed new allegations against the national chairman of the All Progressives Congress, Abdullahi Ganduje. The chairman of the anti-corruption agency, Muye Mageje, revealed in an interview yesterday that the commission is probing a case involving the alleged diversion of 51 billion naira during the Ganduje administration's tenure as governor of Kano from 2015 to 2023. Mageje explained that towards the end of Ganduje's administration, 1 billion naira intended for road rehabilitation was withdrawn from the state's accounts but allegedly redirected elsewhere. Mageje stressed that the commission remains apolitical and is committed to combating corruption. The Public Accounts Committee of the House of Representatives has issued a 21-day ultimatum to Securities and Responsibility Commission to explain the whereabouts of the 45 billion naira unremitted operating surplus recorded from 2007 to 2021. The committee chairman, Bamidele Salam, PDP, Osun State, issued the ultimatum in Abuja during the committee's public hearing of leakages of revenue accruals to the federal government. The FRC dragged the SEC before the committee for not responding to his report issued in 2022, where 45 billion naira repeated liability of unremitted funds was recorded against the Exchange Commission. A representative of FRC, Mr. Bello Ali, told the committee that since 2022, the SEC had not come up with any explanation concerning the unremitted sum. He argued that by law, the balance of any operating surplus should be paid into the Consolidated Revenue Fund of the federal government within less than 1 month of the statutory deadline for publishing any corporation accounts. The G24 has called for a variety of steps to increase the financing available to developing countries of the world amid tight external financing conditions, inflammatory pressures, and high debt levels. The international group of 24 nations, whose finance ministers and central bank governors met in Washington on Tuesday, noted that the global economic landscape has improved but remains uncertain, with many countries affected by declining access to finance. The IMF had earlier on Tuesday said global headline inflation is expected to fall from an annual average of 6.8% in 2023 to 5.9% in 2024 and 4.5% in 2025, with advanced economies returning to their inflation targets sooner than emerging markets and developing economies. In its intervention, G24 asked for reform of IMF short-term financing instruments, increased concessional financing to low-income countries, downward review of IMF's charges and surcharges, and increased channeling of special drawing rights (SDR) from donor countries to needy countries. The SDR is an international reserve asset created by the IMF to supplement the official reserve of its member countries. Although the SDR is not a currency, its value is based on the basket of 5 currencies: the US dollar, the euro, the Chinese renminbi, the Japanese yen, and the British pound sterling. And with that story, we've come to the end of Developing Stories. Many thanks for watching. Good morning.